Sanırsam şu anda yayındayız. Evet arkadaşlar, bir saniyenizi alacağım hemen. Şuradan hemen kanalıma geleyim. Basalım. Sanırsam şu anda görüntü yok mu? Facecam'im yok herhalde. Bir saniye. Facecam yok herhalde. Aynen, facecam yok. Bir saniye arkadaşlar, hemen onu bir ayarlayayım. Ben o değil, şu. Hocam neden facecam yok? Neden yoksun? Gösterir misin bana kendini? Evet. Çünkü ben de bilmiyorum. Bir kaldır. Arkadaşlar, yayını hemen durduruyorum. 2 dakikaya geliyorum hemen. Hemen geliyorum. Sanırsam şu anda gelmiş olması lazım arkadaşlar. Ben oradan da bakalım. Oyunumuza da geçtik. Acaba oradan da gelecek mi? Evet, tamam. Facecam'imiz var. Harika. Evet arkadaşlar, hepiniz tekrardan canlı yayınımıza hoş geldiniz. YouTube'dan da izleyecek arkadaşlar, siz de hoş geldiniz. Gerçi YouTube'dan derken yani canlı yayın tekrar izleyecek arkadaşlar, sizler de hoş geldiniz arkadaşlar. Bu facecam'e bir alışamadım. Bir oraya bakıyorum maalesef, kusura bakmayın. Dün demiştim ben size arkadaşlar, hatırlarsanız o kısmında, hani kapı kısmında takılmıştık, hatırlarsanız izleyenler hatırlıyordur. Kapı kısmında takılmıştık ve orayı baştan oynayıp size tekrardan sunacağımı söylemiştim arkadaşlar. Tekrardan yarın canlı yayınımıza kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğimizi söylemiştim. Şimdi şuradan gelelim. Oyunu yükle. 3'e kaydetmiştim ben oyunu. Evet abicim, yükle oyunu. Kaldığımız yerden. Şöyle biraz daha yaklaştırayım. Sanırsam biraz yüzüm karanlık çıkıyor ama idare edin arkadaşlar. Şöyle kısa bakayım. Şunu biraz daha açayım istiyorsanız. Bakalım canlanacak mı? Evet. Salı 13 Ekim 1931 ve kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Gördüğünüz gibi Paydar'cığım, sana da söylüyorum arkadaşım, çünkü burası bu şekilde oluyor bildiğim kadarıyla. Çünkü çoğu oyunda oynadığımda çoğu şekilde bu şekilde oluyordu. Bir nesnenin üstüne tıklayacağım zaman yani şeyle alakası yok. Adını sen getir. Elimdeki bir aküratörle, yani itemle alakası yok. Bak zaten altta da kol diye yazıyor. Neyse, Martin söylemişti bize alt kapı açılır, üst kapı açılır diye, derken ben kapıyı kapattım sanırsam. Tamam, bir aşağıya binelim Marty ile. Bakalım. Kapımızı açalım. Burası açılmıyor. O zaman üstü açacağız. Evet. Üst burayı tetikliyor. Büyük ihtimal labirent gibi, yani bir bulmacamız var burada. Oyun biraz daha hani böyle hem hikaye tadında hem de bulmaca tadında arkadaşlar. İçeri girelim. Bu tarafta ne varmış bakalım. Bu kolu da açalım. Ama Emmet'le bizim doktor aşağı gitmişti. Aşağıdan gitmişlerdi. Peki. Ben şöyle geleyim, tekrar aşağı inelim arkadaşlar. Şöyle gelir misin? Gel. Hemen bu kapı açılacaktır diye düşünüyorum şu anda. Hop, açıldı. Güzel. Şimdi burada bir kapı daha var. Bu kapıyı da açalım hemen. Hop, bu da açıldı. Güzel. Bu açılacak mı? Hadi gözünü seveyim. Burası açılmıyor. Yukarılarla ilgili bir bağlantısı var o zaman arkadaşlar. Şöyle bir çıkalım hemen.
This is more complicated than it looks. When I moved that first wall, I opened one passage, but I blocked another.
Aynen Martıcığım, biraz zor. Tamam, burayı kapattık. İçeri açık kaldı yalnız. İçeriği başka türlü kapatamıyorum. Şu kolu tekrar kapatabiliyor muyum? Yok. Açtığım yerleri tekrar kapatamıyorum sanırsam. Orayı kapatabilirim ama. Şunu bir deneyelim. Açılacak mı? Evet. Burası da açıldı. Derken sanırsam hikayeye girecek. Aynen. İçme onu, içme. Bu doktor var ya, sinsilik hissediyordum bu doktorda. Doktor ortalığı karıştıracak arkadaşlar. Bakın, görün siz. Ama en sonunda bunu çözeceğiz, bu işi. Bu işi en sonunda çözeceğiz. Evet. Buradan nereye? Bu tarafa mı? Kolum var bu taraflarda. Şura var ha. Ne işe yarıyormuş? Bir saniye, burayı tekrar bir çevirelim. Ha, o taraf açıldı herhalde. Koş bakayım Martıcığım. Bu taraf mı açıldı? Bir şeyler mi oldu? Anlamadım. Bir saniye. Şurada bir tane daha vardı. Heh, şura. Bundan bahsediyordum arkadaşlar. Evet. Ve sonuncu kapıyı da açacağız. Ondan sonra herhalde buluşacağız gibi bir şey. Bakalım bir. Yürü Marty. Hayda.
Damn it. Where'd you take him now, Doc?
Greetings again, mortals! This is Techni, Muse of Progress. Hoping you're all having a swell time taking in all the exhibits. Don't forget, you can purchase tickets to our main attractions right here at the information booth.
Nasıl gidiyor? Nereye gidiyordun? Instagram'da gördüm. Bir yere gidiyordun herhalde. Gecenin bir vakti. Şimdi Emmet'e 3 kişi kaldı. Şu bizim dayıya bir daha soralım bakalım. Dallıça.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a tall, thin, older gentleman. He might have been with a tall, thin, younger gentleman.
I know just who you're talking about. Hey, just left not a minute ago. If you hurry, you might catch that.
Siz de duyuyor musunuz? Sesleri duyuyorsunuz değil mi? Bir saniye.
I know you're in there, Doc.
Doc?
Ben de bundan bahsediyorum.
Yes, I am a doctor of marine biology, but I fail to understand what you're...
Quit fooling around, Doc. What have you done with them?
Stop! Help! I'm being attacked!
Harry! What are you doing? You can't assault the exhibitors!
You don't understand. He's kidnapped Emmett.
The boy's obviously confused.
I'll say he is.
The one I should toss him out on his ear.
That won't be necessary. Do you know who that is? That's Jacques Duteau of the Oceanic Institute.
No, it's not. It's...
Please keep it down. The Expo went through a lot of trouble and expense to secure Professor Dutot.
Oyun sesine
We
bak,
can't
geliyorum
afford to
diye.
antagonize him. But if you've got a complaint against him, we can straighten it out after the show. But if you make another scene like that, I'm afraid I'm gonna have you expelled from the hall.
Hayda. Sen yapma vali dostum. Aa.
Professor Dutot, huh?
At your service.
What have you done with the real Professor Dutot?
I'm not sure I like your insinuations.
I'm not sure I like you kidnapping Emmett.
Perhaps I should call the authorities and have you removed from the hall.
You're a cold-blooded guy, Dutot.
C'est la vie.
Ne istediğini anlamadım. Kaskını çıkarır mısın?
Take off your helmet.
I prefer to leave it on. The inland air is difficult on my sinuses.
Peki Emmet'e ne
Where'd you
yaptın?
stash Emmett? In the diving bell?
It's called a bathysphere.
Aha! So Emmett is in the
I
bathysphere.
don't know what you're talking about.
I think I'm gonna take a closer look at that bathysphere.
Not without a ticket, I'm afraid, sir.
Hey! Is this guy trying to bum a free ride?
No.
See that you don't.
Biletimiz var.
It's
Biletimiz
good to
var.
be on the right side of the law.
Önce ilk başlarda kötü taraftaydı ya arkadaşlar. Tamam. Biletim var ama.
You're not gonna get away with this, you know.
As they say in my country, que sera, sera.
Demekse bilmiyorum. Biletim olduğunu söylemiştim sana.
Here's my ticket. I want to see inside that bathysphere.
I don't think so.
What do you mean?
Allah.
I've got a ticket. You have to honor my ticket.
It's the wrong kind of ticket. Sorry.
Oh, give me a break.
Beni içeri almayasın sen demek ki. Demiş Emmet'i rica aldın falan filan. Tamam. Bir de ipucularına bakalım arkadaşlar. İpucularından acaba ne diyorlar? Bu sergide olarak çok kötü bir tavır. Başka sergileyeceğini kaçırmış sakla. Tamam anladım. Biz müşterinin milletini reddetmiş. Şikayet sebebi. Bunu şikayet edebiliriz. Tamam. Onu tuttum. Okey. Ben sana da bunu tuttum dedim. Şimdi Arthur'cum ya bir gel dostum sana bir şey diyeceğim ya.
Algae cakes! Miracle food from the swamp lid! Get your...
Hey, Artie.
What do you think? Quite a setup, huh?
The expo? Sure, but I was wondering.
Dur.
That's Carl Sagan in the deep-sea diving suit, and he's holding Emmett captive in the bathysphere.
You're making a pretty serious allegation, mister. I'll have to look into it. Right after the show.
Dur akvaryumdaki adam.
This ticket should get me into any exhibit on the floor, right?
Sure, that's a P ticket.
Well, the guy at the aquarium is refusing to honor it.
There must be some mistake. Come on, let's straighten this out.
Evet hadi düzeltelim.
Professor Dutot, this young man claims you refused to take his ticket.
Not at all. I'm only too happy to take his ticket.
Bak
Please,
bak bak bak.
climb the ladder, and I will raise the bathysphere. Mon Dieu! What is the matter? The gears, they must have become stuck. I am afraid I cannot raise the bathysphere at this
Ya
moment.
bu ne sahtekarlık
What a
kardeşim ya.
shame.
Yes, it is. Well, I will work on the problem. Perhaps if you come back later. Come down, please. The bathysphere exhibit is currently closed. Step back! You're tripping the hose!
What does it matter if there's nobody in the bathysphere?
It's very bad form.
Oh, sorry.
Next up on our roster, a man who saw the possibilities in pond scum. Welcome, Ernest Philpott!
Ernest Philpott. Demek yosunlardan
It's an
bahsediyor.
old one, those superstition.
I'm really honored to be here today among all you woody-headed type people.
It does if there's somebody inside the bathysphere, but I thought you said there wasn't anybody in the bathysphere.
I labor in the field of pond scum. Algae, ladies and
There's
gentlemen, is a mysterious and little-known biological entity. Through diligent study and countless hours of experimentation,
I command you, unclip that hose!
Funny, you'd think it was you who was running out of air, not the guy in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's as if you two were connected somehow.
Algae is just loaded with healthy
Hey.
properties. Vitamins A through J, along with enough protein to choke a horse.
I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you...
Why not? There's nobody in the bathysphere, right?
And held together in solid lumps through the miracle of Gamera.
Emmett gets no air until you raise the bathysphere.
Emmett?
Who?
Emmett, you. You ready to drop the act now, Jacques Cousteau, aka Carl Sagan, aka...
No!
Here in the main hall and sample an algae cake on the house. I thank you.
I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you wouldn't.
Why not? There's nobody in the bathysphere, right?
Bence de kimse yok. O yüzden şuradan bir çıkalım. Çünkü başka seçenek kalmadı, hepsini denedik.
You know what happens when the air runs out, to both of you.
Step...
Thank you, Ernest. Do be sure to drop by his booth and sample an algae cake. I have, and it was very interesting. I will be back later to highlight another of our fine exhibitors. See you soon.
Enteresan. Ayda Daniel Parker.
He's running out of air, Doc, and you're running out of time. Let him out.
I won't do it.
Yapacaksın. Tamam, bırak ortamı. Geri gelemiyor muyum? Heh.
So the years they have become unstuck.
There, see? It was just a malfunction after all.
Abi tamam. Ya güzeldi ya. Kesin var ya.
Let's get you out of there.
Emmett Brown? Then it was true. Hey, you.
Kaçtı.
Hey, he just took that guy's wallet. I think he took his wallet.
Oh, remind me not to become an oceanographer. I guess I must have a touch of claustrophobia. Never should have gone in there.
Well, we've all got problems. Now, you'd better get back to your booth
Funny
before...
thing is, I don't even remember going in there. Last thing I recall, I was in the glass house talking to Carl Sagan. Did you know he's really a scientist?
I'd heard. What did he say to you?
Oh, he had some sort of spur-of-the-moment business proposition. It was all very rush. I never got the details. It would have meant leaving before the expo was over, so I told him that... Say, where'd he go? Do you know?
Carl Sagan? He had to leave. One of his experiments blew up on him.
No, I know how that is. What's this?
Oh, yeah. Edna made Detective Parker shut down your booth. He says he can't go against her.
Oh, yeah?
Unless we dig up some dirt that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law.
Boş la boş. Neyi
So
bekliyorsun ya
that's
Marty?
what we'll do.
Hiya, folks.
Dur şey direkt şey değil.
Oh, hello, Smirnoff.
Hey, Emmett, mind if I talk to your ex for a minute?
Could you? The detective and I need to have a rational conversation about my invention.
Are you implying that I'm irrational?
Come on, Edna.
Hadi Edna gel buraya.
Why are you still involved in Emmett's life? I thought you broke up with him.
I did, but then your friend Mr. Sagan told me about your scheme to interfere with our romance. Not a very nice thing to do, Comrade Smirnoff.
You don't really think Emmett's gonna want you back after you crushed his heart and tried to stop his demonstration at the expo, do you?
Not at first, no. But eventually he'll realize I've got his best interests at heart, and he'll come running back to me like one of those dogs he loves so much.
You hate dogs.
Yes, ironic, isn't it?
Why'd you go and get Emmett's invention sealed up like that?
I had no choice. Once Mr. Sagan told me about your attempts to radicalize my poor Emmett, I knew I had to stop him from going through with your dangerous invention.
But it's his invention, and it's not dangerous. Okay, maybe it's a little dangerous, but only to him.
That's for the authorities to decide.
Any chance you could talk Parker into letting Emmett go ahead with his demonstration?
None whatsoever. And as long as I'm here, that contraption of yours is grounded.
I know your deep, dark secret.
Secret? What secret?
You know, what you were whispering about with Carl Sagan yesterday.
You overheard?
Sure I did. And you did a really lousy job at, burying the body.
Oh, you didn't hear a thing. What I was talking about with Carl Sagan is between me and Carl Sagan.
I know your deep, dark secret. Pretending like you wanted to put Kid Tannen away when all the time you were working for him.
Oh, how preposterous.
O da olmadı. Bir daha
I know your deep, dark secret.
Hırsız en son demiş.
You're ruthless, manipulative, and power-hungry.
In the service of a higher cause, one sometimes has to stoop to low tactics. But I'm sure you already know that, Comrade Yakov.
Banyolda şahol deyip durmuş. En sonunda
I know you're deep.
Tamam artık geç. Sen bir hırsızsın da diyelim en sonunda.
Charities you were working for, they were all just a front. So you could wriggle your way into those orphanages
and steal their piggy banks.
Right.
Peki Trixie geri dönmüş.
Did you see? Trixie Trotter got her old job back.
Oh, I know. I tried to have it out with Arthur McFly, but he refuses to explain himself. Apparently, he discovered some sort of loophole that allows that Canadian to retain her position. Well, the Ladies' Decency Society shall hear about this. Make no mistake.
Evet, Parker niye
Why is Parker so willing to do your bidding?
Well, the good detective knows that he owes his current rise through the ranks to my reporting on his behalf.
Oh.
He also knows that I could just as easily pen an exposé about his previous nights of drunken debauchery and evidence tampering.
You're blackmailing him?
Reporters don't blackmail, Mr. Smirnoff. We look out for the public interest.
Carl Sagan nerede?
Have you seen Mr. Sagan around here anywhere?
No, and I wouldn't tell you if I had. He's more than a little scared of your anarchistic tendencies.
Any chance you could talk Parker into letting Emmett go ahead with his demonstration?
None whatsoever. And as long as I'm here...
Tamam. İkisi de olmuyor. Mecbur çıkacağız arkadaşlar. Geleceğiz.
I haven't got time for this.
That's funny. Soon Emmett and I will have all the time in the world.
Oh. Excuse me.
Marty! Harry!
Smirnoff!
I just want to talk to Detective Parker.
Harry Smirnoff. Direkt şöyle biraz çirkefleşsek mi, ne yapsak?
You know how you said you'd defy Edna if I could dig up some dirt on her?
Yeah? You got some?
Şunu bir söyleyelim bakalım.
I saw her whispering about something with Carl Sagan outside the expo yesterday.
Do you know what they were whispering about?
No, but she looked really guilty.
I need something more solid than that, I'm afraid.
What's the holdup with giving the okay to Emmett's invention?
What do you think? It's Strickland. She's not giving an inch.
You said that Emmett would be able to clear everything up.
That's what I thought. But he's really not helping his case with all his scientific gobbledygook.
So what can we do to fix this?
Right now, I don't think anything short of running Edna out of Hill Valley on a rail's gonna help your friend, kid.
How am I supposed to run Edna out on a rail?
I don't know. Discredit her. Find out something bad about her. A woman that self-righteous has to have some horrible secret lurking in her past.
Or future. Thanks. I'll be back.
Oh, I hope so. You've got to get this albatross off my neck.
Well, did you put the screws to him? Did he confess?
Şimdi ne yapacağız? Şimdi bir ipucularımıza tekrardan bakalım arkadaşlar. Şey olacaktır. Tamam. Burada dolaşalım. Hala Edna'nın karışmasına yaptığımızın artıkladığının gelecek mobilyaların sevgisini bekliyor. Ya şu gelecek mobilyayı bırak. Oradayken işine yarayacak bir şey alabilirsin. Saksı bitkisine ne dersin? Saksı bitkisi var zaten. Almadın mı ben? Almamışsındır. Alayım da geleyim. Hemen alalım.
Hiya, folks.
Selam Trixie. Hemen alalım o saksıyı. Hop, gel. Şuradan biletimizi alalım. Dün almıştık ama bugün biraz hemen canlı yayın etmek için biraz hızlı olduğum için alamadım. Daha burası. Şöyle. Şuradan saksı bitkisini alalım bakalım.
This plant doesn't belong here. There's nothing futuristic about it.
Şimdi hemen çıkalım tekrardan. Şimdi saksı bitkisini aldım. Acaba ne yapacağız şimdi bu saksı bitkisini aldığımıza göre? Eğer Edna'ya üstünde pislik olursa Parker elinden kurtulabilir ama acaba şöyle bir şey mi yapacağız ki arkadaşlar? Dünkü bölümde izleyenler hatırlar zaten. Hatırlarsanız bak kayıtlı bir itiraf işe yarabilir diyor. Hatta orada bir tam onların durduğu yerde bir kayıt cihazı vardı ya. Saksı onu mu kullanacağız ki? Ne yapacağız ki acaba? Tekrardan diğerler ipuçlarına da bakalım. Buldum ben zaten onu, gelecek mobilyalarına bakalım. Şekli değiştir. Tamam, bak tam tahmin ettiğim gibi cihaz değiştiririz ama sonrasında neler yapacağız hiçbir fikrim yok. Sadece mantık yürütüyorum. Onunla da ilgili bir şeyler düşünebiliriz. Bir saksı bitkisini alayım elime.
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
Evet, bütün uğraşmalar.
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
It's a bug.
No, a plant. But if we could have got busted him a lot.
Tamam. İşte bu kadar.
What?
Ne? Yok bir şey. Parker la memur vallahi ayıp ediyorsun ya.
The next exhibitor on our list is Officer Danny Parker of the Hill Valley Police Force. Officer Parker is going to demonstrate a few of the many marvelous tools that our boys in blue will soon have at their disposal. The criminal element has truly met his match today. Officer Parker? It seems our next exhibitor is unavoidably detained, but I'm sure his presentation would have been both enlightening and exciting. How about a round of applause just for the heck of it?
Now, there was something else I wanted to say. What was it? Oh, yes.
Peki bunu alacağım. Elinin üstüne mi tıklayacağım?
Oh.
Recording Edna on the plan is a great idea, but I probably should be a little more subtle about it.
Anladım.
Mind if I cut in? Edna and I need to talk.
Please.
But you heard the man. I know your deep, dark secret.
Karıyla fısıldaşıyordunuz.
You know, what you were whispering about with Carl Sagan yesterday.
You overheard?
Sure I did. And you did a really lousy job at, burying the body.
Oh, you didn't hear a thing. What I was talking about with Carl Sagan is between me and Carl Sagan.
Acaba kaydettim şu anda.
Any chance you could talk Parker into letting Emmett go ahead with his demonstration?
None whatsoever. And as long as I'm here, that contraption of yours is grounded.
I haven't got time for this.
That's funny. Soon Emmett and I will have all the time in the world.
Peki şimdi tekrar şeyin yanına gitsek.
Oh, hello, Smirnoff.
Merhaba şimdi.
Excuse me. I just want to talk to Detective Parker.
Konuşmak istiyorsun ki. Nasıl ben
Thanks. I'll be back.
Ya.
Well, did you put the screws to him? Did he confess? Oh, hello.
Do you know what she made him do?
Yeah, come here. Edna made Parker close your booth down.
I know that.
So he'll only open it up again if we could find a way to discredit her. Do you know anything that'll ruin Edna's standing in town?
Yes, I do. She is a rotten kisser!
Oh!
That wasn't what I had in mind. Edna never confessed anything to you, did she?
Like what?
Something incriminating. Like, for instance, her being the speakeasy arsonist.
Edna, the speakeasy arsonist? Then again, why not?
But she never said anything about it to you?
No.
Assuming we get Parker to open your booth back up before they call your name, is the levitator ready to go?
All except the power source. You did bring the static accumulator, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got it. You want it now?
No. Wait till we get back to the booth.
Tamam güzel. Stanta gidene kadar bende kalacak. Çalmaz bu arada kamerada yamuk vururum. Çalmazsa güvende olur arkadaşlar. Hala mı yamuk duruyorum? Yok şu anda iyiyim. Tamam şimdilik iyiyim. Şunu bir daha deneyelim.
Listen, if Carl Sagan shows up again, you're not gonna let him lead you away, are you?
Are you kidding? My sole concern now is to get back up to my electrokinetic levitator.
Good man. Edna never confessed anything to you, did she?
Like what?
Something incriminating. Like, for instance, her being the speakeasy arsonist.
Edna, the speakeasy arsonist? Then again, why not?
But she never said anything about it to you?
No.
kaldı. Buna da gerek kalmadı. Trixie ile tekrar konuşsam ki.
Did you talk some sense into those two?
Oh, a Sisyphean task if ever there was one.
Sen bir git konuş da böyle Trixie'nin yanına bir daha bir gideyim bakayım. Trixie bir şeyler biliyorum diye. Bir şeyler konuşalım.
Hi Trixie.
Now what can I do you for?
Benim için neler bile yapabiliyorsun biliyor musun? Emmet kaçırmadı, Emmet burada. Erteleyemeyiz. Edna Emmet'le standını kapatacak. Emmet.
Edna Strickland is trying to get Emmett's booth shut down.
That dame don't know how to mind her own business, does she?
Look, Emmett's demonstration has hit a snag or two. Can you delay his act for a while? Let someone else go before him?
Sorry, I don't set the roster, and they won't let me change it. I can drag my feet a little, but if your friend's not ready to go on pretty soon, we might have to skip his act. I mean, demonstration.
But you can't.
Hey, it's just a science demo. It ain't a matter of life.
Is there anything you can do to get Emmett's booth open again?
I wish there was, but I'm just a muse. All we can do is inspire people.
Ver bana bir ilham perisi o zaman.
Okay, you're a muse. Can you inspire me an idea?
I'll try. Well?
Maybe it doesn't take effect right away.
Allah, Trixie seninle ne yapacağız? Abi ne yapacağız? Bak böyle sıkıntılara giriyorum ben bazen. Şimdi bir kayıt cihazım var. Peki nereye koyacaksın? Evet, onu nereye koyacağız? Onu ben de bilmiyorum. Hedefin tamamen gizlendiğini serbestçe konuşabilirsin. Telefon sergisinde dinleme cihazını serbestçe tuzağa kur. Telefon sergisi neredeydi? Şurada.
Okay, call me a snoop.
Şimdi ne yapacağız? Selam Trixie tekrardan da. Şimdi nereden arama yapacağım? Tabii ki de şeyden arama. Aynen öyle. Olabilir. Tamam. Tam tahmin ettiğim gibi yürüyor olaylar yavaş yavaş. Şimdi gidelim. Biletimiz nasıl olsa bol var biletimiz. Şuraya hemen bir tane bilet. Orada çok biletimiz var. Telefon hangisi? Hangi düğmeydi? Tamam geç. Tuş. Yeşil tuş diyorum. Doğru buldum lan.
Hey!
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Tamam. Aynen öyle. Geleceğin telefonu.
Klondike 4253.
Hill Valley Expo, where the future is coming today. This is Techni Muse of Progress. To whom am I speaking?
This is Carl Sagan.
Ooh, the mysterious Mr. Sagan. What do you want?
Can you put Edna Strickland on the phone for me?
Sure thing, Mr. Sagan. Hey, Strickland! Somebody actually wants to talk to you.
Mr. Sagan? What happened? I thought you were distracting Emmett.
I was? Oh, yes, of course I was.
Then why is Emmett standing here, valiantly trying to convince Detective Parker that he should be allowed to go through with this ever-so-dangerous display of wrong-headed technology?
What can I say? I was outsmarted by that wily Yakov Smirnov.
Well, that puts a crimp in our plan.
Yes, our plan. About that plan.
Evet, planımızdan
I'm a little unclear on the details of our plan.
Unclear? But it's your plan.
I mean, I'm worried that you're a little unclear on the details.
You were supposed to keep Emmett distracted, but it appears that you've been foiled by Mr. Smirnoff.
What can I say? He's too smart for an old fogey like me.
So I see.
Plan değişti.
There's been a change of plan.
What?
Yes, I've changed my mind. I think we should let Emmett go through with his demonstration.
But you told me it could be dangerous, and that Yakov Smirnoff was a foreign agitator, that the only way I could get Emmett back would be to scoop him up after his dreams were shattered, and so on and so forth.
I said a lot of things, but I was a little crazy at the time. The important thing is, now I think you should let Emmett go ahead with his little demonstration.
Oh, I get it.
What?
It's Comrade Smirnoff, isn't it? He's gotten to you.
No! I really want Emmett to go ahead with his demo.
Don't worry, Carl. You can count on me.
Edna, listen to me. You have to let Emmett go through with his demonstration.
Smirnoff's listening, isn't he?
No, listen.
Listen, Smirnoff. I don't know what you're holding over Mr. Sagan, but there's no way I'm ever letting that contraption you've talked my Emmett into building get off the ground.
Regarding, you know what?
You know what?
The little matter we were whispering about yesterday.
Oh, that! As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought it up. I was thinking, wouldn't it be a good idea to pin it all on Yakov Smirnoff?
Pin what on him exactly?
You know, it! Oh, I get it. You're still sore about going to jail. That was the dog's fault. If he hadn't come galumping up to me right after I started the fire, I could have gotten clean away, and I never would have had to divert suspicion to you.
She's the speakeasy arsonist.
Carl, is somebody with you?
No, it's just you and me. You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them. Every night they'd open up their doors serving illegal drinks and loose women, flaunting their depravity to the world, and the authorities did nothing. So I did what any right-thinking, rock-willed woman would do. I took action. Oh, and such a gorgeous action it was, too. The fires were so beautiful. The alcohol made them go up in such pretty blue flames. Where was I?
You were explaining why you burned down the speakeasies.
Yes. Did you find my answer to your liking?
It was very revealing. Hang up.
What?
Jeez, Edna was always a loon. I hope that confession's good enough for Parker.
Aynen öyle. Aynen öyle. Şimdi gidip o çiçeği alma sırası geldi arkadaşlar.
Hiya folks, it's me, Techni, Muse of Progress, gracing you once again with my presence. And speaking of presents, what better gift could Hill Valley offer the world than this magnificent science and technology exhibit, hey folks? If you haven't done so already, I urge each and every one of you to take a peek at Furnishings of the Future, right here in our main hall. Tickets are available from me, Techni, at our information desk.
Hayda, geldi bizim doktor Emmett Brown'a. Koş koş koş koş koş koş. Çık buradan çık lan. Koş Emmet'e geldi Emmet'e. Koş. O çiçeği almamız lazım hemen. Hemen. Böyle. Gideceğiz. Al şu kaç yazını.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you...
I think a lot of people are going to be interested in that answer.
Evet. Şimdi bizim Parker'la konuşma zamanımız geldi. Emmet'te şey yapsın.
Hello, Smirnoff.
Bana hala selam veriyor. Düşmanız.
Excuse me. I just want to talk to Detective Parker. You know how you said you defy Edna if I...
Yeah? You got some?
Edna's the speakeasy arsonist.
That's an interesting theory.
It's the truth. I heard her confess.
Well, I didn't hear it, so I'm afraid it's your word against hers. And no offense, but her word carries a little more weight around here than yours does.
Thanks. I'll be back.
Well, did you put the screws to him? Did... Oh.
Hey, Danny.
Do you mind, comrade? I'm busy trying to keep Emmett from letting you lead him into the biggest mistake of his life.
Mistake? My biggest mistake was...
This'll only take a minute.
Our plant recorder. It's not a good idea to steal police property, you know.
Listen.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
Edna? You're the arsonist?
Detective Parker, surely you're not going to believe this crudely manufactured forgery of a recording.
I'm not sure what to believe, ma'am. But based on this crudely manufactured forgery, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to come down to the station to answer a few questions about your whereabouts on the night of the speakeasy fires.
Emmett?
You're on your own, darling.
Oh, very well. Heavens, what's that?
You know, one of these days I should really stop falling for that.
Not to sound callous, but does this mean I can demonstrate my invention?
Let's take that as a yes.
İşte bu sonunda Emmett arkadaşlar.
Greetings and salutations to all our honored guests. I am Techni, Muse of Progress, and it is my pleasant task once again to highlight one of the great minds who was hard at work building a better tomorrow.
I think that's me. I'm next on the roster.
But are you ready?
I don't have a choice. Did you bring the static accumulator?
Oh, right. Here you go.
Great. Come on, let's get up there.
Hadi bakalım neler olacak.
And who knows? One of this kid's gizmos just might take off and change the life of everybody in town. Could it be the very thing he's brought to share with us today? It wouldn't be the first time the world was changed by a kid barely
That ought to do it. Are the block bearings all in the raised position?
Block bearings. Raised position. Check.
Then it looks like all systems are go. Wish me luck.
I don't have to.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Emmett Brown.
Objection! Objection, Your Honor! I hereby demand that the scientific demonstration of one Emmett Letter Brown be terminated and forfeit by reason of insanity. I declare him to be in contempt of me, his father. Where is he? Hand him over this instant! Emmett, are you up there? You don't think you can shelter him?
Emmett's gone. You just missed him.
Young man, I've been sitting on the bench of Hill Valley Criminal Court for 15 years. I can smell a dissembler a mile away. Now, are you going to turn him over, or will I have to use force?
Don't antagonize him.
Well, if you're not going to say anything...
So he is up there with you?
Thanks a lot.
Son, I order you to come down from there this second.
Gitme Emmett la. Gitme.
I want to speak to my son.
Emmett's not ready to talk to you directly.
Oh, God. I suppose you're his mouthpiece.
Evet, ben onun
I guess so.
olmuş yani.
Yeah. If I can say so, sir, the problem is you're coming on too strong. You intimidate him.
I don't intimidate him enough. That's the problem.
Kararını verdi hacı.
You can't talk him out of it. His mind is made up.
So, if talking won't work, there's always thrashing.
Bak dayak yok. Kocaman adama dayak atılır mı la?
Can't you two have it out later?
You mean after he's gone through with this ridiculous stunt?
Yeah?
No!
Stay right there.
I'm not going anywhere. You dare to disobey a direct order?
Mehmet'le konuşalım bir de bakalım Mehmet ne diyor.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
Sık dişini. Önce bunu söyleyelim.
Go deal with them. What have you got to lose?
That's what they said to Custer.
Plan ne? Plan ne?
So, what's your plan?
I just stand here like this indefinitely. After a few centuries, the process of petrification will set in, and that'll be that.
Okay, that is a plan. Maybe he'll give you a fair chance to explain yourself. He is a judge, after all.
Yes, a judge who's already passed sentence. He won't listen to me. He never has.
I'll be right back.
I don't take the fourth! 1, 2, 3!
Gerisin nerede? Ay ben Jayin dedin. Güçlerine bir bakalım tekrardan. Mehmet ve babasına acil aile danışmanına ihtiyacı var. Evet, aile danışmanı biz mi olacağız yani? Mehmet babasının sandıklarından daha fazla ortak yanı var ama onlarda söyletmez bilemeyeceksin. Belki yargıç Brown'la tekrar konuşalım.
Is your client prepared to make a statement?
Evet, ben mükemmeyim.
He says it's no use talking to you. You never listen?
That only shows how pig-headed he is. Of course I listen. If he can justify his craziness, I'll be only too happy to indulge it.
Stay right there.
Fear!
Şimdi Mehmet'le konuşalım tekrar.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
Bak ben biraz ara bozucu oluyorum.
You heard him. He said he'll listen to you.
Well,
at least give it a shot.
Father?
Son?
You've never understood the first thing about me. All you want to do is step on me, squelch my natural instincts. You don't know what it's like to be young. You don't know what it's like to have dreams, to have ambitions so great and so powerful that they've got a life of their own. And it's all you can do to hang on for dear life while they gallop where they must. This is America, Pop. And in America, a person doesn't have to do what his father did. Isn't that why you came to America? To live where there wouldn't be so many rules? Well, we talked. Are you happy?
Melek'cim canlı yayındayım canım benim, aranır mı öyle pat diye ya. Şimdi ne yapacağım bak. Olayı kaçırdım, millet birbirine şey yaptı orada. Şimdi yargıç Brown'la tekrar konuşalım.
You gotta get out of Emmett's way.
I have yet to hear a compelling or even coherent reason why.
Bir şey demiyorum. Bu Emmet için önemli.
See, Your Honor, it's just that this demo is so important to Emmett.
A childish kerfuffle. He'll forget all about it in 2 weeks' time.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Çete gel.
Emmett's just
stubborn, willful, single-minded, incorrigible, and obsessed.
Okay, but if you look at it from the right angle, those traits are kinda good.
That may be your angle, Sonny, but I'm not so sure it's the right one. Make no mistake, those are traits that lead to trouble. He gets them from his mother.
Evet. Şunları kapatalım da tekrardan şey olmasın. Geleceği için önemli diyelim.
Look, Your Honor, you don't see it, but there's an awful lot riding on Emmett's demonstration.
All the more reason why I've got to put a stop to it. Look me in the eyes, young man. I expect you know my son pretty well by now. Do you seriously think his exhibition is going to be a success?
İnanıyorum, evet. Ben
Sure.
inanıyorum.
Sure it will.
Ha! You know as well as I how it'll end. Disaster!
Maybe, and maybe not, but even if it does, I mean, isn't Emmett entitled to make a few mistakes?
Emmett has exceeded his quota for one lifetime. It's my job as his father to see to it there are no more mistakes.
Emmett's just trying to make a name for himself. Maybe things were different when you were a kid, but nowadays you gotta take chances.
What do you know about taking chances? Try moving to a strange country where you don't speak the language with only $2 to your name.
You?
You bet your socks, me, and I made out all right, too.
How'd your dad feel about it at the time?
Papa? He was fit to be tied. He called me a disobedient little...
So your father didn't approve of you coming to America?
Well, Papa never really understood the younger generation. He came around a bit in the end, but by then it was too late to. Tell him I'll listen to him. I want to listen to him. If he wants to talk.
Bu sefer gerçekten dinlemek istediğini söyleyeceğiz.
Emmett?
Here to play peacemaker again, Pollyanna?
Ağlaması şöyle söyleyelim.
He says you get your stubbornness from your mother.
Well, that's the limit. He's not satisfied with insulting me. He's got to drag my mother through the dirt, too. Mother isn't at all like me. She's gentle and sweet and endlessly patient. If anything, I'm more like... skip it.
Deep down, he's just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted to my spirit.
Tek tek deneyeceğiz.
Okay, so he's got a strong personality.
Strong personality. Lord save us from strong fathers. Why couldn't I have been born to a nice, wimpy milquetoast?
Yeah, well, that's no picnic either. The important thing is, fathers can change.
Says you.
Evet, ben söylüyorum.
I really think he means it this time.
He won't listen to me.
I really think he means it this time.
He won't listen to me.
You were starting to say that you're like...
Skip it.
Can it be that you and your dad?
No. Next subject.
Emmett, stop being a dope. You've got your pride, okay, I get it. And so does he, but what's the harm in trying to make peace with the guy? He's your family, and family's important. Sometimes it's, well, even more important than we realize.
Evet, aile her şey.
May I come up?
Aile gibisi yoktur.
So, you think my new invention is a disaster waiting to happen?
Yes, yes I do. And I'm here to say, if any son of mine is going to make of himself a public disaster, I insist on being there to support him.
Pop! You're gonna change your tune once you see this baby go airborne. You see, the force field generated by the static accumulator... Marty, give Trixie the signal. We're ready for liftoff.
Oh, good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us through that unavoidable delay. And now the Hill Valley Expo is pleased as punch to present Mr. Emmett Brown and his electrokinetic levitator.
Ya bu sefer bir aksilik çıkmaz. Hadi Emmett. Hadi dostum. Kid.
Look at that! He's flying! My Emmett is flying!
İşte bu arkadaşlar. Sonunda başardık. Bütün günleri açtık. Açtık. şeyi başardık. Bir saniye. Neler oluyor orada, bir dakika. Acaba neler oldu?
Hey, stop! Get back here!
Değil derken diğer bir şeyler oldu.
You okay?
I thought I could change her. Things could be different.
Hiçbir şey değişmedi doktor.
Get it back.
Özellikle
Come
bu
on.
Edna.
We gotta find a way to stop her before.
No, don't come any closer. Go away!
Hayda.
Move! Move! Marty!
Dur.
Oh my God, Doc! Say something.
Chromium, lithium, potassium, iridium, titanium, ruthenium.
I'll get help.
Newspaper.
Gazete.
What? You mean?
Gazete burada.
Gonna get you to a hospital, Doc. You're gonna be okay.
Yes. Oh, I think I am going to be okay, Marty.
No, come on, Doc. Doc, don't do this. Don't go.
Hayda. Doktor Cici beyler, doktor gitti.
Come back.
İçeride işler karıştı arkadaşlar.
Doc?
Marty, have you been out here the whole time?
Damn it. Is it over already?
Oh, it's over all right. You missed a very wild party. I'm afraid I've been banned from the expo for the next 50 years. And if I were you, I wouldn't go back in either. At least not until all the broken glass is swept up. Oh, what was I thinking? Naturally, the ionic wind generated by an electromagnet of that size is going to play havoc with a merely mechanical steering mechanism. We need a much more advanced control system. I wonder if we could find a way to translate the body's own gravitational field into electrokinetic force. One might be able to direct the ionic current simply by shifting one's weight. Oh, great Scott, that's it!
So, what comes next?
Work, work, and more work. A few more stumbles, followed by a breakthrough or two. The way I see it, it's those little mistakes along the way that advance us along the pathway of knowledge. Come on, there's no time to lose. Let's get back to the lab and... I'm sorry, is something wrong?
Söyleyelim mi sizce de? Ne diyorsunuz? Aleykümselam. Burakbalar. Sağ olasın. Teşekkür ederim. Bence de söyleyelim arkadaşlar.
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost somebody.
Oh, how sad. Anyone I know?
Evet.
It was, Carl Sagan.
What? The guy who tried to hire me in there? You were friends with him? Strange. But how?
Don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you.
Evet, seninle bilgisi yok.
What?
You're a complete mystery to me, Marty. Where you come from, what you're doing here. But there's one thing I do know. Whatever it is, it does have something to do with me.
Please, Emmett, don't ask any...
What's this? Come on, let me see. I deserve an explanation.
Okay, here goes.
Her şeyi anlat. Anlat. Anlat. Anlat.
What's that?
An explanation. But you've got to promise me, don't look at it until you get the key to the city.
Huh?
Emmett!
Just promise.
Emmett! Where are you, my son?
I'll be right there, Pop. Key to the city? I don't understand.
And you can't understand. Not for a long time. It would do irreparable damage to something. Just say you promise.
Okay, I promise. Wait, I will see you again, right?
I guarantee it.
Arada bir çıkar geliriz ya. Sanırsam artık oyun final oluyor yavaş yavaş arkadaşlar. O da ne? Kuzulara mı gittin geldin? Ne oldu ya? Doktor çıksın içinden. Hadi.
Yeah, it worked.
Ho!
So, you were the same Marty. Funny how memory can play tricks on a person. I remembered you being much taller.
İşte bu be. Asıl doktorumuz
How was the ceremony?
ilk bölümdeki doktorumuz geldi.
You've got a theatrical way of sending messages.
Only way I could do it without messing up your timeline.
Very clever. But what are you doing in 1931?
I came to rescue you.
Teenage me?
No, you. But then teenage you got mixed up in it. See, you were in jail and...
Evet. Doktor hapisteydin falan filan bir şeyler oldu. Arada bir oyun oynuyor sanırsam artık final olacak.
Never mind, it's better I don't know. Let's just
Ben de anlamıyorum. Bazen öyle şeyler oluyor.
That is, unless your presence has caused any other time anomalies.
Me? Nah, no. Well, I'm still a little confused about mine.
Kim lan?
Where is he? Where's that no good son of mine? He's not worthy of the McFly name. You see my Artie anywhere? Artie McFly? That's the one. Just got a call from Melvin at the city records office. He tells me the dad-blamed fool's gone and got himself hitched to a Canadian floozy. Can you believe it?
Hitched?
Married. I swear, that boy's gonna put his papa in an early grave.
Kim şimdi?
So that's how she got her job back. Ah, he's married the wrong grandma. I mean, Trixie's not my grandma. And if she's not my grandma, I'm not me. Wait, that was Great-Grandpa Willie. I met him when he was a baby. He peed on me. Holy crap, Doc, I'm gonna disappear again.
Calm down, Marty. You seem reasonably solid right now. Whatever the problem is, I'm sure we can undo it with the help of...
car!
Oh, great.
How the hell did she get back here?
She?
You? You're not Edna. What's going on here? Is this some plot to put me in the nut house?
No, it's all very simple, Danny.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Tell me, did I or did I not just chase Edna Strickland off in this car?
Not this exact car, but a car just like it.
A car with a nasty habit of disappearing into thin air?
Well...
Wait, Edna Strickland just disappeared in the DeLorean?
If that's what you call it. It made a loud noise, and then wham! Nothing!
Great Scott! Marty, do you have any notion what date she might have jumped to?
None at all, Doc. See, that DeLorean's time circuits are out of whack. They could jump to any date at all.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Let's just hope she jumped into the future. The far future. If she's jumped into the past...
You think she might mess up the time stream? Wait a minute. This is Edna. Of course she would mess up the time stream.
Guys, you mind telling me what the hell you're...
Uh-oh.
Ne oluyor? Neler oluyor? Aman aman nereye geldik? Hivali yok oldu. Hivali.
Did we just leave Hill Valley?
No, I believe Hill Valley just left us.
Aynen öyle.
How?
Something must have happened to it. A long time ago.
Well, now you two looking mighty lost. Hey, what on earth is that thing?
It's an experimental vehicle. Pay it no mind.
Look, maybe you can help us.
Yok, ilk önce Hivali soracağım.
We're looking for Hill Valley.
Well, which is it, a hill or a valley?
No, it's a town. It's a town called Hill Valley.
Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspected.
Did someone make Hill Valley disappear?
Oh, heck, I don't know. That was all before I was born.
Then whatever it was must have happened at least 45 years ago.
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays. My dad tried to buy a farm in this area years ago, but he got run off by Scary Mary.
Scary Mary?
Well, that's what we all call her. Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say, if there's anybody who can tell you what happened to Hill Valley, it's her.
Can you direct us to her?
It's imperative that we talk to her.
Sorry, fellas, but I'm pretty sure she won't talk to you.
I think she'll talk to me. I'm pretty good with women.
The thing of it is, guys, Mary's older than dirt, but she's also a little tetched, if you catch my drift. She doesn't like strangers.
I'm sure we can handle her.
We'll be very polite. Please, we gotta see her.
Well, okay, if you insist. Take a right turn just after the bridge, then follow the wheel ruts till they come to an end. You'll have to go the last quarter mile on foot. Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you. I got a notion I'll be kicking myself for sending you up there.
Hadi bakalım. Doktor, bu işi bu sefer başaracağız ama doktor ilk önce aklında olman lazım.
Can I drive?
Ben sürebilir miyim? Tabii ki ben süreceğim. Bakalım neler olacak. Bakalım neler olacak. Her şey birazdan belli olacak. Son episod zaman dışı yani. Harbiden zaman dışı yani ismiyle. Bakalım Neler olacak, neler çözeceğiz, neler çözebileceğiz, neler yapabileceğiz, bir şeyler yapabileceğiz mi bakalım. Ben de emin değilim ama. Bu arada kaç dakika olmuş yayınımız? Uzun zamandır yayındayım. Görebiliyor muyum ki kaç dakika olduğunu ben? Şöyle.
Mary Pickford.
Anladım. Tekrar sohbetimize dönelim. VP you we happy. Vay vay vay. Evet, şimdi ne yapacağız? Şey yok mu? Pencere. Çalışacağım. Takılma soyun. Kabin. Duşakabin mi? Derken oyun bu aralar derken bugün takılmaya başladı. Nedense. Kendine gelir misin? Kendine gelir misin? Hadi ama bak, canlı yayındayım, böyle yapma lütfen. Kendine muhteşem bir düzenek kurmuş. Hemen terlemledim.
Step away from the cabin!
Pardon us for intruding, madam. We were wondering if you could tell us...
I don't talk to hooligans!
Not a very friendly sort.
Doc, that was Edna.
Edna Strickland? Impossible.
This is how she was when I first met her. I had to... Listen, just leave it to me.
Okay, you think you know how to handle her. Just remember, we need to know what happened to Hill Valley, and just as importantly, the precise time when it happened.
Deneyeceğim bakalım. Almış diye burayı bak. Bizim arabayı yakmış getirmiş buraya. Ah. Atmış çöple. Şuradan gideceğim. İşte bir şey yok benim. Geçemiyoruz mu? Geçemiyoruz mu? Ve tekrar kabin desem üstünde yine mi diyecek? Heh.
Hey, Miss Strick.
Who are you?
Harry Callahan.
That's a foolish name, and I make it a rule not to talk to strangers with foolish names.
But we're not strangers.
How do I know you?
You interviewed me once, back when you were young.
Listen, Sonny, I'm an easygoing woman, but I got a few rules I live by. And rule number 1 is, I never, ever talk about the past! Or the future, neither. I don't talk about any day but today.
I guess that didn't go so well.
Of course she doesn't talk about the past, because there's something in her past she's trying to forget. But we're gonna pry it out of her. Go ahead, knock on the door again.
Tamam, kapıyı tekrar tıklatalım ama geçmiş hakkında bir şey söylemeyeceğiz. Anlaşıldı. FPS düşüşleri yaşamızın arada bir.
What?
It's me again, your old friend.
How do I know you?
I saved your life once, a long time ago, remember? Kit Tannen had you tied up.
How many times I gotta tell ya, I don't talk about any...
Tamam, tamamdır. gün beraberdik.
We spent the day together.
We did? Where?
At the expo.
That's crazy. I've been here all... What day is it?
Tuesday, October 13th, 1931.
October 13th, 1931. October 13th. Something funny about that date.
Evet, bu şeyle bir tuhaflık var değil mi? Doğru söylüyorsun.
What are you here for?
Neden buradasın? Neden buradayım? Yine senin için bir şeyler getirdim diyelim.
I brought something for you.
What is it? Let me see.
Ne getirdim ben onun için?
I wonder what's cooking.
Well, what did you bring me?
Bir dakika bakıyorum şu anda ne getirdiğimi.
Yeah, I can wait.
Peki bir saniye şey açayım. Bunlar mı var? Peki bileti göstersem bir şey yarar mı ki?
I brought you these tickets to the expo.
What expo?
The expo you left when you swiped the DeLorean and jumped back in time.
Stop messing with my brain. I don't know nothing about time travel, and I never did. And what's more, I never talk about the past.
Elimdekiler hep geçmişle ilgili. O zaman geçmişle ilgili bir şeyler yapmayacağız. Dedik de ne götüreceğim ben iyi de buna. Bir de oyun kendine gelebilse. Kendine gel ya, bir sakin ol. Hala orada bir şey gösteriyor da o ne anlama geliyor?
Mary Pickford. Now where would she pick up a fake name like that?
Ben de bilsem bir. Şuraya gidemiyorum.
I hate to see it like this. We must have brought something Edna wants.
I ain't got all day.
Gitti işte. Yine de aradan bakıyor böyle. Evet, biz ne getirdik Edna'ya? Edna'ya ne getirdik? Bilmiyoruz. O yüzden şöyle bakıyoruz diyoruz. Bak bir tıklayalım.
Doc, it's a...
Shh. Ne oluyor lan? Pencere diyor. Pencereye gidelim.
Edna's grandfather, Marshall Strickland. That's the same picture I saw in Edna's apartment, way back, in the future.
Şunlara tıklanmıyor, bunlara da tıklanmıyor. Tuzak mekanizmasına. Yanlış bir şey mi yaptım acaba?
Listen, lady, you've got to tell us where Hill Valley went.
Hill Valley? You're standing in Hill Valley. Population 1.
But there used to be a regular town here, right?
Might be there was a town once long ago, or might be it was in the future. How many times I gotta tell ya, I don't talk about any time but today!
Come on, Miss Strickland.
Miss who?
Strickland. You're Edna Strickland.
Take a look at the mailbox, Sonny. Name's Pickford. Mary Pickford. And it has been for as long as I care to remember. And like I told you, I don't care to remember!
You see that car over there? You stole that from Carl Sagan, and you time jumped into the past.
Me? Steal a car? You got a lot of nerve, Sonny. Everyone in town knows that Mary Pickford's the most law-abiding citizen that Hill Valley's ever had. And I don't give a fig about the past.
Ben de anlayamadım arkadaşlar, ne diyeceğiz? Ne desek ki burada şimdi, ne yapsak, ne etsek, yani ne diyelim? Hiçbir bilgim yok. Senin için bir şey getirdim diyorum ama hiçbir şeyimiz yok ki.
What is it? Let me see.
Hadi bakalım, şimdi bulabilirsen ne getirdiğimizi. Şimdi paspas.
I'm guessing this mop doesn't get much use.
Paspasımı getirdim yani ben şimdi. Aleykümselam Slater Porter. Şimdi paspası göstersek yani pek bir şey olacağını zannetmiyorum ama yine de bir deneyelim arkadaşlar. Hadi.
I brought you this.
Already got one.
Sende ondan zaten var. Sende olmayan bir şey, o zaman çiçeği göstereceğiz. Bu çiçeği göstereceğim. En sonunda bu çiçeği göstereceğim. Bu çiçekten senden yoktur. Diyecektim ki kapattı pencereyi, yani suratımıza kapattı. Bir bakaydın ya, bir azıcık daha duraydın, bir şey gösterecektim sana. Çiçeği gösterecektim. Neyse şu kapıyı bir daha açalım. Bir daha baksın ne olmuş yani. Şu kapıya gitmeye gerek yok, mekanizmayı çalıştırsak direkt zaten hemen çıkıyor piyasaya. Sana bir şey getirdim.
I brought something for you.
What is it?
Göstereceğim, bekle. Ancak bunu böyle konuşturabiliriz. Bakalım, bakacağım zaten arkadaşlar. Dur, çiçek nerede? Öf, çiçeği abi
I brought you this.
I ain't interested in flowers.
Wait till you hear.
And I especially ain't interested in talking flowers. Put them away.
We must have brought something Edna wants.
Don't look at me. I didn't bring anything but myself.
Zaten şaşardım dostum, kendinden başka hiçbir şey getirmesin. Tek elimizde şu kaldı. Onu da denedi mi? Sanırsam.
I brought you this picture.
Who's that?
You don't know him, but he looks a lot like this guy you did know.
Not interested.
Bu adama ne ekleyeyim? Edna'ya ne götüreceğim ya? Vallahi Edna'ya ne götüreceğim bilmiyorum ki. Bakıyorum. Şuralarda bir şeyler alacağım, bir şeyler var mı? Var tabelası.
An old saloon sign. Cool. Too bad it's all burnt.
Evet, sana bunu getirdim. Bu sefer kaybolma.
I brought you this.
Already got one.
Zaten var. Başka ne var sende bilmiyorum ki. Kaktüse tıklayalım tekrar.
You've got a nice cactus here.
Quit beating around the bush.
Çakallar bilmem ne. Deneyebilirsin falan filan. Inter Milan. Başka.
I ain't got all day.
Tamam kapat. Tamam. Bir etrafı bir kolaçan edeceğim. Tamam kapat. Sonra bir şeyler daha bulduğumu sana getirdim söyleyeceğim de bizim doktora niye öyle bakıyor ya, ben onu anlayamadım. Bu taraflarda bir şey yok herhalde. Bakıyorum şöyle yine de. Bu taraflarda çok büyük ihtimal şu kil şeysinde bir şey var ama yanlış diyebilirim, değil. Kulübe değil. Şu kil ocağı. Şu ne? Değmiyor. Kil ocağına bir daha tıklayalım bakalım arkadaşlar bir. Kil ocağında neler varmış. Bunu mu almam gerekiyor? Bir saniye bakacağım. Aynen yanan çok. Bir tıkla. Elin yanmıyor mu Mati? Nereye yakacağım? Buraları mı yakacağım? Gel bakalım.
I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things. Ouch!
İşte ne yakacağız ne onu bilmiyorum ki. Düşür bir tane daha. Bakalım buradan yola gideceğiz. Buradan büyük şeyler çıkartacağız ama hayırlısı. Yanan çabuk al eline.
I guess this isn't the right time.
Elini yak şimdi. Her zamanki gibi. Fatih'cim şu ellerini yapmasam sevinirim ama. Evet, şuna bakmak aklıma gelmedi aslında. Şundan sonra bakabiliriz bir şey bulamazsak. Şu yanan çubuğu tekrar bir alalım elimize. Marta hareket etmiyor ya. O değil. Yani pencereye mi atacağım?
Nah.
No. Ne yapacağım ben bunu? Kulübeye tıklıyorum olmuyor, oraya tıklıyorum olmuyor. Kilo ocağı. Geri içine mi attım lan? Vay arkadaş. Geri içine attık. Neyse arkadaşlar. Kaldığımız yerden tekrar devam edeceğiz. Tabii ki de ilerleyen günlerde. Saat şu anda 9'u 41 geçiyor. Tam 8'den bu yana canlı yayındayım. Canlı yayındayız hatta arkadaşlar. Şimdilik benden bu kadar olsun. Umarım hoşunuza gitmiştir. Bir sonraki canlı yayınlarda, bir sonraki videolarda görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın ve bay bay. Bu arada bu martıyı da burayı da çözdüreceğiz arkadaşlar. Bakalım. Bu arada evet ne söyleyeceğim ben de bilmiyorum. Bu arada artık şeyimizi canlı yayınımızın sonuna gelelim. Evet. Haydi bakalım. Vay yorulmuşum ya. Yoruldum gerçekten. Saat olmuş 10. Bir de açılaydı. Evet. Haydi. Gelir misin artık? Heh. Tamam. Durduramıyorum. Çünkü tek ekran kullandığımız için alt tab yapmaya çalışıyorum. Canlıyı kesmek için. İkinci bir ekran olmadığı için alt tab yapmaya çalışıyorum. Ama ve lakin açılırsa alt tab yapacağım. Evet. Hadi ama. Tamam bunu anladık. Hadi. Açılır mısın artık? Açılır mısın artık? Vay arkadaş, böyle bir problem yaşayacağımı bilmiyordum hiç. Birileri gelip gidiyor. Boş geliyor. Bu değil, bu değil, bu değil. Bu. İşte bak. Şunda benim gördüğümü görseniz. Evet, çıkmak istiyorum ama bir türlü çıkamıyorum. Hadi. Yayını tut. Öf. Şu anda durmuş olması lazım. Yayını durdur.